been laid, and it's been accepted. Time to find out who gets chirping rights in this one. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Warhawks will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. And there's the save on the play.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Grabs the puck at center. And he takes the pass. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
And offside, we'll get a reset here. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Montreal's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. He says, let's get physical on that play. Can't get a hold of that pass. Sends the feed in front, and that's intercepted. Amarillo's got the puck in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Elliott. And we'll reset things after that icing. Quackenbush's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. Great positioning in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Elliott. From the boards, he takes that pass. Gives up the body for the block. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. And that's a smart heads-up play by Brown. And there we go. Icing is the call.
Here's the change.
Quackenbush is a player that knows the importance of retrieving pucks to keep the play going, guys. His no-contest zone ability means he goes into those 50-50 puck battles and more often than not wins possession.
And that shot dies in traffic. Amarillo's got it in their own zone. Montreal's got it now. Gets the puck over to Quackenbush. Oh, what a hit!
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Scores!
Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
Montreal's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And, you know, there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. And with the delay penalty called, they get the extra attacker out here on the ice. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
The Warhawks will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Great heads-up play with the stick by Quackenbush. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Dishes it to Pasternak. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Quackenbush is ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they win that draw at center. Amarillo's got it in their own zone. Hammers them into the boards. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. And now it's over to Coffee. And that's a great read to force the turnover.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Intercepted in the offensive end by Quackenbush. Scores! They tie it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Montreal's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. They put the puck into the offensive end. Sends a pass over. Shot! They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
The Warthogs win the faceoff. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Drives into the crease. He scores!
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Quick response, back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. Well, this is what you call stretching the ice here, James, because you know when you get in behind the coverage, it's got to be a tape-to-tape pass to beat everyone, perfectly executed to find the back of the net.
Taken by Spike. Bang on passes center in the neutral zone. And she's knocked off the puck. Amarillo's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Coffee. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Moves it to Quackenbush. The Warthogs grab possession to the puck. Big hit. Here's an opportunity. He scores! And there's the hat-trick 3 as the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but he's been dominated, playing really confident all night long.
Montreal's coaches wanted to see more pucks on net going into this one, and I'd say through the better part of this first period, they have done just that. Gives them a jolt with that hit. Along the half wall with the puck.
18 minutes, 6 seconds.
Here in the late goings of the period, Montreal's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Amarillo's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. And he handles the cross-ice pass. And the crowd urging for them to shoot as time ticks down. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
50-50.
Montreal's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Warthogs are winning this game and have a comfortable lead because they've owned the puck in terms of possession time. I mean, the underlying numbers are fantastic, but it's what they've done with the puck as well. They found ways to attack and not just hang out on the perimeter.
And a great read to turn that play aside.
He is so difficult to beat when he drops into that butterfly positioning and gets square to the puck, keeping his arms tight to his body. Man, it is tough to find the back of the net.
Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Rocks him into the boards. Handles the puck. Driving right to the front. Taken along the wall by Pasternak. The Wicked have possession along the boards. And the puck leaves the zone. Montreal's on the attack. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
Montreal's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
You'll need more than that to beat him. Tries to feed it over to Pasternak. Moves the puck. From against the wall, it's centered out. On the attack along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Coffey. Rips it. Oh, score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
Montreal's carried the puck like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick, and their opponent's been on their heels. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
Shot! And he gets in front of that. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And that's taken by the defense. And play continues here. Picked up along the wall by Coffey. Montreal's got the puck against the boards. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Here's a chance with the stop. Here's a chance behind the net. With possession along the wall. Here's a chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Quick pass to Brown. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Here's a chance. Oh, off his glove. He just got enough of it. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Gets in front of it. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive zone. And there's a hit with a little violence. Here's a pass. Here's a shot. Oh, big time save right there. Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. And the pass is intercepted. Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight. And the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the effort as they're getting blown out.
The Warhawks lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Oh, look at that hit on the play.
Well, you're going to get hit over and over again like she does, James, if you don't process with your eyes up. She's got to be careful because she's got a target on her now.
Smythe's got it in the defensive end. Handles it along the blue line. Can't connect. Oh, scores! And they tuck it into the back of the
Hang on there, James. I think they waved this off immediately. This goal is not going to count.
They'll have to play on with this face-off. Montreal's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Draws to the sweet spot. Decides to think about it. The Warthogs have it now. Moves it to the middle. Couldn't complete the pass. Stick feed. Brown's got the puck in his own zone. Broken up at center by Coffey. Second period nearly in the books here. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Quackenbush is going to play it against the half wall. Delayed penalty looming. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
Listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
Looking to break out here on the power play. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. The glove. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Amarillo's got it in the defensive zone. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. From point blank, comes up with a monster save in front. Quackenbush is gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Amarillo's got possession here in their own end. Quick feed to Elliott. Muffs the shot attempt. Amarillo's gained possession along the boards. Here's a high-danger opportunity. Here's a pass. Makes the save. How did that stay out? Scores on the 1T in full effect.
Exactly where he wants the puck. You leave him open for a moment and his teammates are going to find him. That's what happens here, and he executes like he always does. You know, his one-timer is unbelievable when everyone knows exactly where this puck is going and they still can't defend it. I mean, it comes to him, he's set to position, and he just lets it rip and fires it past the goaltender.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Amarillo's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Shot, and it doesn't reach the net because it goes off the stick. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Elliott's going to play it near the point. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Smythe's going off to the box for 2 minutes. And the power play unit takes to the ice their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
And that doesn't reach the net. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. Gets it out of his own end. Off a stick and they can't connect. They score! And if they ever needed one, this was exactly the time.
Well, they're just trying to get some momentum back in this game. So deflating when you give up so many goals, James. But you got to figure that this is a step in the right direction. But what can they do with it now? They got to build or it's over.
Montreal's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Montreal's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. And now it's grabbed by Smythe. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Pulls it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the... play. Amarillo's recognize that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
She scores! Right on point! Wow!
That's just an incredible shot, James, that sends the water bottle flying. I mean, it gets air. He gets his shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint, doesn't allow the goalie to get set up, and puts it home.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Moves the puck to Pasternak. She handles the feed. And he takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Coffey. Quick feed down low. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Broken up in the neutral zone by Coffey. Here's a chance. Great save. Played it perfect. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Coffey. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Here's a shot. Misses over the net.
Real difficult to get to the middle of the ice. Often you pay the price, and he's got a golden opportunity from the slot area and just misses.
She's got a step on a breakaway. Oh, she scores! Puts it in the back of the net for her second of the night.
She's been showing her skill set all night long. I mean, the ability for her to create space and get those golden opportunities and then execute, tremendous game.
Montreal's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And he takes the dish. Tremendous hip check on the play. Big-time hip check there. That's how you finish a play.
Montreal's got to be impressed with this game tonight. Certainly their coaching staff anyways. It looks like their team has bought in, trusts the process, and finding a way to get it done. Just look at the scoreboard, James. They're doing everything they can to get those numbers higher.
Takes the puck behind the net. Oh, and she threw a perfectly executed hip check. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Levels him with the hip. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Oh, nice play, but an even better defensive effort. effort there.
I think he got too tight to the defender to be able to make that play.
Montreal's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. The Warthogs win the draw on their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Amarillo's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, what a beautiful glove save! Montreal's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Huge steal in his own end. Receives the pass. Makes his presence known on the ice. Here's a sharp angle shot. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Montreal's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass.
Well, you play the game differently depending on the situation, and when you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Amarillo's won it. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, the penalty killers are going to head out onto the ice to kill this one off, James, but this is more of a formality. They have to get out there because this game, it's all theirs.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Smythe's taking it from his own end. And talk about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away, and these fans are not pleased with what they've seen tonight. Scores! And the power play comes up big again.
I love the various options that they have on their power play, James. Once the PK adjusts to one, they hit the other.
Pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Final horn sounds for this one.